What's going on? So it's August 9th, 2026, and it's approximately 7:12 a.m. on that eastern side. We flipped the poles. It might be Western Gregorian calendar. And I'm sitting up here and I'm taking the Duke this time. But while I'm taking the Duke, I'm scrolling. And I'm up here on at Tang Sang's channel. I don't know how you ended up in my algorithm, Tang, but welcome to the algorithm. This video is titled Yin Yang is not about balance, what the original actually says. The yin yang symbol might be the most recognized image in all of Eastern philosophy and the most misread. You've been told it means light versus dark, good versus evil, or keeping your life in balance. The original text says something different and more useful. In this video, where the good versus evil reading actually comes from, and it's not from China, why balance is a mistranslation of a model about change. What the characters yin and yang originally meant, two sides of one hill, trading places as the sun moves. The line that settles it, one yin, one yang, this is called the Tao. When yin yang isn't even primarily a Taoist idea, and why the balance, misreading quietly, fuels modern burnout. It teaches you to fight every downturn instead of reading the season. All right, Tang, let's get into this. All right, y'all. Back to you, Tang.
You've seen this symbol 1,000 times on t-shirts, on tattoos, in every video about Eastern wisdom. And you've probably been told what it means. Light versus dark, good versus evil, two opposing forces, heading in perfect balance. Here's the problem. Almost every word in that sentence is wrong. Yin-yang is not about good and evil. It is not about opposing forces. And this is the one that surprises people most. It's not about balance. Let me show you what the original texts actually say. The most common Western reading, yin is darkness, so yin is bad. Yang is light, so yang is good. A cosmic battle. The light side and the dark side. That framework is real, but it isn't Chinese. It comes from a different lineage entirely. Persian dualism and later Christianity. Light against the darkness, God against the devil, good locked in war with evil. Somewhere along the way, that story was projected onto a Chinese symbol that carries none of it. Because in the original cosmology, yin is not evil. Yin is light, the winter, the rest, stillness, the valley, the moon. Nothing is fighting anything. Light is not the enemy of day. It is the other half of the day. The second version sounds more sophisticated. Yin-yang means balance. You need to balance light and dark, work and rest, 50-50. This version built an anti-wellness industry. But look at nature. The thing this symbol describes us. Nature is never in balance. Nature is in motion. Summer is not balanced with winter. Summer becomes winter. Day doesn't negation with light. Day turns into light. The I Ching says it in one image. 日中则自，月盈则时. When the sun reaches noon, it begins to set. When the moon becomes full, it begins to wane. The moment of maximum yang is not victory. It is the exact moment yin begins. Yin-yang doesn't describe an equilibrium you maintain. It describes a turning you cannot stop. Look at the original characters. Both contain the same element. Here. Yang originally means the sunny side over here. Yin mean the shadow side of the same here. Not two forces, not two substances, not two turns. One here, two sides. And here is the key. As the sun moves, the sides trade places. The slope that was yang in the morning is yin by evening. So yin and yang were never properties that things have. There are positions that things pass through. Nothing in the world is permanently yin or permanently yang, including you. Now the line that settles it, from the great commentary on the I Ching. 一阴一阳，之谓道。One yin, one yang. This is called the Dao. Notice what it doesn't say. It doesn't say yin plus yang in harmony is the Dao. It says one yin, then one yang, alternation, the turning itself. The Dao is not the balance between the two states. The Dao is the rhythm that moves through them. And those two dots inside the symbol, the white dot in the black dot in the white, they mean each phase already carries the seed of the other. Inside the deepest winter, spring has already started. Inside your worst season, read that again. One more correction, a smaller one. Yin-yang gets filled under Daoism in every Western bookstore. But the Dao De Jing, 5,000 characters, mentions yin and yang exactly once. 万物负阴而抱阳. The full theory comes from elsewhere, the I Ching commentaries, and a separate ancient school. Even the famous swan symbol isn't ancient Taoism. It appears in diagrams more than 1,000 years after Lao Tzu. Why does this matter? Because it tells you yin-yang was never a religious doctrine. It was closer to what we would now call a model, ancient China's way of describing how changing works. Here's why this isn't just about philology. If you believe yin-yang means balance, then every downturn in your life looks like a failure of maintenance. You lost momentum. You must have done something wrong. You are tired. You are mismanaging your energy. Your career enter a quiet season. You are falling behind. You try to hold on in place. Permanent output, permanent visibility, permanent summer. The original model says that is not strength. That's fighting the turning. Winter is not a malfunction of summer. Rest is not a failure of work. And a quiet season of your life is not a broken version of a loud one. You were never supposed to balance your life. You were supposed to time it, to know which season you are in and stop farming against the weather. So look at the symbol one more time. It was never a picture of balance. Two forces frozen in a truth. It is a picture of motion captured for a single instant. A wheel, middle turn. The old texts never promised you equilibrium. They promised something better, that no season is final. One yin, one yang. This is the Dao. Not a battle, not a balance, a turning. And the turning includes you. You are not supposed to stay in the line. You are supposed to turn. Next in this series, the biggest word of all, Dao. And no, it doesn't mean the universe loves you.
More sports, more movies, less drama.
Alright, so that was Tang. And you already know we're about to go over to their website here. I mean, their channel. I'm pretty sure Tang has a website as well. Let's see. I'm not subscribed again. This just came into my algorithm. Let's go on over to Tang's channel. Tang here. Tang saying Ancient Chinese wisdom for modern mental freedom. Ideas that make you question how you live. All right, Tang is almost reaching 17,000 subscribers. Let's go on over to Tang's videos. We just watched, excuse me, we just watched Yin Yang is not about balance. The next video he has here is Laozi wasn't talking to you. Why Zhuangzi sang at his wife's funeral. A radical lesson on love. Why real growth happens in silence. Why the strongest people are also the gentlest, okay? And then he also has a playlist here. What the original actually says. The quiet mind system, survive in action. Action wisdom for modern mental freedom. Casual talks and English proverb to Chinese idiom. All right, since we're going over here on the tube, let's go on over to my channel. You can go to Demika's Rising at Demika is Rising 999. You can tap on reaction videos and bang, as you can see, you're going to see a bunch of reaction videos here. Like saxophones are getting louder. The Sydney Stars child abuse accusations are growing. Rod Digger drops knowledge, ... The saxophones are getting louder. Kenny Smith's married, ... Is Roland Martin part of the rainbow community and having ... Angel Heart in the 27 Club reveals ... If you're into tarot divination, you can go on back to the playlist channel. You can tap on hashtag Lost Souls Tarot, where you see that tongue is on fire. Saxophones is getting louder. Liar, liar, tongue on fire. You can also skip through and you can get through here and you can get to something that's called like this. What is a vampire energy? What is gang stalking? Are you being initiated? What's hiding in Cheyenne Mountain? All right, if you're not just into tarot, but you like astrology and zodiac, I also have that channel here. Like Leo season, we got some messages for you. What should you expect during this transmission during the Mercury retrograde? And then all the air signs, earth signs, water signs, and fire signs. We got some reads here for you as well. Much peace, much light, much love, but especially that darkness because of dark matter. I love y'all.